Good morning. Happy Monday, guys. The weekend, again, was way too short, but let me tell you, I had a really fun time at Remington Park watching the Kentucky Derby. I went with my sister, my daughter, my nieces, my mom. It was so much fun. And wearing the hat, I guess, hopefully you guys saw the picture. I was going to post more pictures, but, yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. And then yesterday I spent the day resting, laundry, all that kind of stuff, getting ready for, to go back to work today. So what did you guys do? Did you have a fun weekend? I hope so. If you're watching this late, because I come on at 5 a.m., do hashtag replay so I'll know that you were here. We are going to play in some beautiful makeup. I just did my skincare with Rimon, and it is a Korean skincare, and I've been wearing it for a year and a half, and my face has just bloomed. It's just blossomed. It is just healed 7 layers down, and just look at the skin. I'm 56 years old. Mature skin starts between 30, 40. So I suggest getting a really good skincare. I can help you with that if you have a question, or if you're looking for a new skincare. This Korean skincare is amazing. Just put in the chat skincare. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more. Because I just was getting ready and I forgot to, I just lost track of time. And, but here we are. Look at it. You can have glass skin for life using this, skincare. I'm telling you, it's called Rimon. It is amazing. I can give you the link. I can tell you what to start with to start healing your skin, and the rest is what they say is history. And the makeup I'm going to put on, you guys know, is Saint Cream makeup. Is designed specifically for mature skin. It is 11 ingredients, will not settle in your fine lines and wrinkles, and it is all day wear. This is an amazing compact. We call them palettes. They're all magnetic. These are the colors that were matched for me. Then you've got your bronzers, you've got your lip and cheeks, all the things, everything that you need to get your palette started. So we're still having a sale, you guys, before the sale runs out on the 10th. You guys, we got a brush sale. This brush is 25% off. And it's called the smudge brush. This brush I like to use to apply my makeup, but you can also put your Saint on with it. This is my contour. Do not be scared of the contour. And you put a little bit here. This is going to give you some cheekbones, give you some shadow, a little bit on the nose. This is kind of a paint by number system. Hi Angela, hi Irene. I like to contour my nose. It just gives my face more dimension. And if you want a little more plump lip, you can put it here. Hey Jess. Good morning, ladies. Then I like to give myself a more snatched jawline. Howdy, howdy. This is going to give more definition. Go over my jowls. And then we're going to hide the turkey neck, double chin. This is going to shadow it all out. I love this makeup system. How is Leia this morning, Jess? Was she ready to, was she glad to be home? All right, that's my contour. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to my brightening shade. And I'm going to just brighten the middle of my face. The T-zone, actually. A little here, a little here. I'm playing with my iPad so I can see you guys. All right, now my main shade. My main shade is going to go everywhere I don't already have a color. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. You can do lines, you can do dots. There's really no wrong way to do this. And you can make it as light or as heavy. Well, full coverage. We don't want to call it heavy coverage because it's not heavy. Do as light as or full coverage as you want. And that's the complete application. How easy is this? It is not also easy. It is beautiful. It is really, it won't settle on your fine lines and wrinkles. It is all day wear. And it's really such a beautiful system. So it doesn't have alcohol. So you can let it sit. It's not going to dry. It's really just going to warm to your skin, which makes blending that much easier. I like to use like a 3D brush where it's kind of a little bit fluffy, and then on the other end you've got your smaller end to go into the corners, and I'm just going to press and stipple. And I like to go light to dark. You guys, if you have not tried this makeup, I would love to color match you. And you can just see how great this makeup is. Saint has a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy, but I'm telling you, I've never had anyone return their makeup after color matching them. So if that tells you anything, it should tell you that this makeup is fantastic. So everyone, what'd you do this weekend? Jess, how's Leia? I'm wondering how Leia is doing. Is she on your lap right now? I'm just pressing this and it is melting into my skin. I mean, it's just amazing. And then I'll go into my contour. I'll just barely tap it. Just tap this in. Then I'll go to... She's lying on me. Face looks like she had a stroke. Oh, yeah. Bless her. She's been through it. You guys, Jess's dog, Leia, one of her babies, got bit by a snake this weekend, and she had to spend the night at the vet's, and just a whole terrible ordeal. But I know she's glad to be home with her mama, right? You don't mess around with snakes, but that you can't tell the dog that. You know, they see something and they're going to want to, they're going to want to play with it. She's acting better. I'm so glad. I think she's acting better because she's home. That's what's making her feel better. All right, I'm going to just blend this down. It's going to give me, you see how it's giving me that nice shadow. All right, I am going to add a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit to my chin where there's redness. Good morning, Katie. You chopped the snake and threw it on the burn pile. You killed it twice. Yes. Now, what my vet told me when my King has been bit twice, right? And I don't know what kind of snake it was. We think it was probably copperhead. But the vet said those are dry bites because when snakes defend themselves, they do not inject their poison, right? The only time they inject their poison is when they want to eat. But still, they've got that leftover poison on their fangs or whatever. So the dogs are going to get some of that poison. So if they would have been injected, it would have been the dog wouldn't survive. That's why they call them dry bites. Because the snake's not going to want to eat the dog. It's just going to want to defend itself. So thank God for Mother Nature with that part, right? You learn a lot when you have dogs that run around outdoors. Especially ones that don't learn their lesson. King has been bit twice in his life. First time was on the tip of his nose. And the second time, I think, was on his leg or something. But that second time was really scary. But, they survive. They're tough, All right. How pretty is that? I love it. I love it. Love it. If you have not been matched to this beautiful makeup, just put match in the comments. And again, if you're watching this later, hashtag replay. But I think this is the most beautiful makeup. Going over my Rimmon skincare, it's just the best. There's nothing better. All right, we're going to do a full face of makeup. 4 prescriptions. Was one of them a steroid? Because I remember that's what I gave King, was steroids and pain medicine, right? Because and the thing about King is that he didn't learn his lesson. That's why he got bit twice. He still wanted to bark, and he still wanted to be Mr. Big Man. Sorry, I'm going to add a little more contour. Mr. Big Man and bark at the snake or whatever. So that's why he got bit twice, because he wasn't thinking. His memory was very short. And I hope Leia does not happen to her again. Bless her. All right. Saint makeup is the bestest makeup ever. Reduce acid. Okay, 2 for pain and a vitamin K. Well, you guys know what, I mean, everybody knows, but we're just talking. Venom, it thins the blood, right? That's what kills them, but the vitamin K will help her clotting and all that stuff. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my eyebrow stuff. That's my brow wax. Love, love, love. I'm going to tame these brows. This is also from Saint. Also comes in a little magnetic tin to go in whatever palette you want. I am a palette junkie. I have like all the palettes. All of them. I didn't get them all at once. I did not get them all at once. Where is my spoolie? I didn't get them all at once. Of course, I acquired them over time. You just need one to start out. Just one. A palette 4, a palette 8. You don't have to get the full system. And also, you can use PayPal to pay in monthly payments if... And times are hard. I get it. Times are hard. I use that whenever I purchase the makeup and stuff. I like having smaller payments. But I'm going to tame my brows. Get them nice and shaped. Before I thank you, Angela. Your little stickers are cute. All right. See, I've got too many palettes laying around. That's why I'm a palette junkie. I got all the stuff. I'm going to use Waltz. I have hair everywhere too. Waltz is an eyeshadow that I like to use to fill in my brows. You can use an eyeshadow. You can use a pencil, which I use a pencil sometimes. You can use an eyebrow mascara, which I use sometimes. Just whatever you feel like it. Do whatever you want. You do you, boo. That's the saying. And then I just do on the other side. Yeah, this line brush, it's also on sale for 25% off. Now is the best time to get these little tools that are on sale. If you've been waiting for a sale to pick up a few brushes, you have until the 10th. You have until the 10th to get the palettes, the eyeshadow bundles. Saint has bundled some eyeshadow colors together. You can buy them individually if you already have some of the colors in the bundles. But and we've got the new palettes, the lip oils, all the things. All right. You can tell the difference. One brow done, one brow not done. So, brows make a difference in the look on your face. Your brows, I told you guys I've heard it said that brows are the nipples of the face. That always pops into my mind. But I don't know. That is not my original idea. It is another creator's that I've watched. But they actually frame the face. That's a better way of saying it, in my opinion. Yes. So don't forget to do your brows. Line brush, 25% off. That's so dumb. Yeah. It just pops in my head. Gosh. All right. Cheers. What's everyone drinking this morning? I've got sweet tea. And when I say I have sweet tea, this is last night's sweet tea. So it was beside my bed all night. What are you guys drinking? I bet I know what Katie's got. All right. Here's one of the new palettes. This palette is called Mother. Caramel Coffee for Jess. This is called Mother, the name of this palette. It is really pretty. All of these new palettes are floral, and they are palette 4s. You guys, they're only going to be, available until the 10th. And they are really, really pretty. And the colors that I'm going to wear, this is the Estate collection. This is Stay Golden, Philly, Cupcake, and Angel's Landing. Now, buying all 4 of these together, you're going to save about $15 compared to buying them individually. But like I said, if you have some of these already, you can add to it. But putting these together, price. Oh, my pods. I refuse to pay it. Oh, no more. What is it? Was it Nescafe? What is it, Katie? Is that your favorite of the new palettes? Is this Mother? She is pretty. All right. And all these are, you can use these 2 together, these 2 together, these 2 together, these 2 together. They're just made to, they just work. I love the way that Saint put these together. Well, Katie, I know about prices going up, believe me. All right, I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to start with Cupcake. Cupcake, I am just going to put all over, because Cupcake is a light cream. It is the perfect shadow for a base color, because shadows will blend better over shadows. So start with Cupcake. Cupcake should be a staple in everybody's. I say that about all eyeshadows. Every eyeshadow should be a staple. Like I said, when you start your collection, you don't have to buy everything at once. That's the misconception. You can start with the basic 4 and just once a month add something that you like. It's just, because these eyeshadows will last you into the next century if you're still around. To be totally honest, they last. I barely ever order replacement eyeshadows. Did I tell you this brush was on sale too? The eyeshadow brush, 25% off. And this I'll use every day. $16 for 8 pods. Wow. Katie, that is expensive. All right, I'm going to go into Stay Golden right here. And I'm going to put it on the fluffy side of my brush. I'm just going to tap it onto the hood of my eye. Yeah, 8 pods is just like barely a week. I mean, just a week. It's called Stay Golden. She is a very, very pretty, light, little darker tan. Between light and dark tan. I think she's very pretty. This was one I did not already have in my collection, believe it or not. So I had to order her. Only your sparkle will need to be placed once a year. Katie likes her sparkle. She's really giving you a light, really light coverage. And these that they put, that Saint has put together, these eyeshadow, I keep wanting, my mind is weird. I want to call them clusters, but they're not clusters. Hey, Erica. Good morning. Hi, Dana. Good morning, ladies. Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining. We're just talking about these new Saint eyeshadow collections that Saint put together for Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, you guys, Mother's Day is this weekend. I hope all you mamas out there have got some great plans. I don't have a clue. My birthday's so close to Mother's Day. This probably wears my kids out. All right, next color is going to be Philly. Philly is one of my favorite darker colors. Erica, this is called Stay Golden. It's right here, Stay Golden. I put it on the hood of my eye. Stay Golden. And I started with Cupcake all over, then Stay Golden, and then now I'm going to Philly. But this eyeshadow collection is called Estate. If you want to buy them in the cluster. This is called Estate. And this palette is called Mother. But yeah, very pretty. Saint has put all these colors together for us to take some of the guesswork out of what goes with what. All right, Philly is next. I'm going to use my smaller brush. I'm going to just tap into Philly. Tap it off. And then I'm just going to put this on the outer third of my eye. Philly I've had for a while. I like Philly. It's like maybe a warm brown, but it's a darker brown. Really pretty. And these are buildable. So and give you a little depth. They do get wrapped together, Dana. Yes. But that's okay. Usually for Mother's Day, I just tell them I just want to have lunch with them. But my daughter, living in Purcell, and they just moved into a new house, her and her boyfriend, and I don't think I will see her Mother's Day. But I did get to see her Saturday at Remington Park. Remington Park is a horse track that we have here in Oklahoma City, where we went Saturday. She joined us, so I got to see my baby a little bit, my beautiful baby. Did anybody watch the Kentucky Derby? Oh, you're getting crawfish. Oh, Jess. Good for you. Yeah, well, we watched the Kentucky Derby there, and that the winner was not projected to win. Now I'm just going to use a little bit and just brush this under my eye for a little bit of a liner. I like using eyeshadow as a liner. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. And then go back in. So pretty so far. Estate collection. All right, so now I'm going to go into Angel's Landing, which is this shimmer. Very pretty. And I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, Angel's Landing is so pretty. And also, Saint donates all the proceeds to Angel's Landing to their foster care they do a foster care, what do you call it, like a charity. There's a couple of items on Saint's list that go to their foster care foundation. That's the word I'm looking for. But Angel's Landing, so pretty. I really, really like this color. There's not many Saint colors that I do not like. Their eyeshadows are so pretty and so easy to use. Now I'm going to blend a little bit. Just using the tip of my brush. Nothing harsh. Just bring these colors together. Blend out any harsh lines. And just pretty. And this weekend was so pretty here in Oklahoma. Yes, the lady trainer, Dana, and the odds, that horse, the odds was 20 to 1 for that horse to win. And it came back from behind. It's just an amazing story. Renegade, I think, was the horse that was favored to win. But I forgot the name of this other horse that actually won it. Yeah, and she was like the first Kentucky Derby winner that was trained by a woman. Isn't that what they said? I think I watched that on the news a little while ago. All right, a little mascara. Forgot to warm it up. I was kind of rushing around a little bit this morning. If you are not sure about how your eyeshadow is looking, put on your mascara and give it another look. Sometimes mascara will actually make the look a lot better. I saw it, Jess. I did seen it. I did seen it, and I feel bad that I don't know who that performer is, or that I have to do my research on Teddy Swims. I mean, I feel bad. I don't know who he is. But I'm excited for Jordan. It might open up some more doors. Is he from New Orleans, Jess? Telling you. That little piece there is going to get me, but I'll fix it later. From Georgia. What was he doing in New Orleans? Was he in New Orleans just to see Jordan? This is the Saint Lash Leather. I have been reaching for this for a while now. It is a tubing mascara. It does not flake during the day. And that is my favorite thing about a mascara. Just don't flake. Nobody likes a flake. Nobody. I've got my falsies on top, so. Oh, he was performing for Jazz Fest. I think that's amazing. I think that's awesome. Seems like every time we turn around, Jordan's getting a really cool new opportunity. All right, lip and cheek. Let's do, because we are going to get some, we're going to do lip and cheek, lip oil. Let's do Desert Sunset today. So I'm going to try to, so if we're going to do Desert Sunset, let's do Sandstone. Sandstone is always a really great color. Sandstone, I love it. A little here, a little here. Hey, Robin. Good morning. Glad you're here. Hope you've been getting some rest. I know that you've been tired. All right, Sandstone, look how beautiful it blends. You bring it up to your, you can bring it up to your eye. I like to wear my my cheek colors higher because it gives me lift. I usually put them above my contour. But Sandstone is just a classic. Everyone should have Sandstone in their arsenal. Yeah, I caught a little bit of it too. Yeah. I try to catch Jordan's lives whenever I can. Sometimes it comes on during the day while I'm at work. And sometimes I watch him if I can, sneak it. Let's do this. Let's line my lips with Sandstone. Oh, good, Robin. I'm so glad. Because you said you overslept the other day because you were so tired. And I was like, Robin, I hate it that you're so tired. All right. Now this is the, yeah. I forgot the brush, Jess. Anyway, this is another brush that is 25% off until May 10th. And I like to use this side to line my lips. Multitasker. I said it. Hopefully I said it before you typed it. Multitasker. This you could use for your contour. You can use it to apply. We both said it at the same time. Use it to apply lip color And then this side, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with sandstone. I probably have to use a mirror. My phone is small, so you can use the smaller. Yes, you can use a lip and cheek to line your lips. You can use your contour to line your lips. It's very light. It's very pretty. I like it. All right. Now, one of our new lip oils called Desert Sunset. Desert Sunset. It's a little darker than nude, but it's very pretty. I'm telling you, these lip oils, they have no flavor, they have no smell like our other lip oils do. Desert Sunset. She is so pretty. So pretty. All right. I think I'm going to put a little bit of setting powder on my face this morning. So, this is the powder. This is, it goes right into, you can use it, goes right into your palette. I need to finish one thought before I go with another. And actually use this brush to tap it on. This is a finely milled powder, which I will just use in my T-zone. And actually, you will see, you see your lines kind of disappear with this setting powder. This powder is specific for the cream makeup, but it really does set it really nicely. You can guys see it kind of just wipes out. We have two different setting powders. This one is Vanilla Dust, which I don't use that much because the Vanilla Dust will give you more of a matte powder look. I like the dewy look. This one is called, you guys can tell I have way too much makeup, but I have to have too much makeup. I do it for you guys. I sacrifice all the makeup, feather blotting dust. I sacrifice everything for you guys. Oh, and let's do a little bit of, let's get some Drift. Drift right here, I'm going to use as a illuminator. Use the other side of my smudge brush. That is for also on sale. And I'm going to just give myself a pop of the shimmer in the corner of my eyes. Yes, Sammy, I went back to 5. I just did it on my, yeah, I went my week off. I went to 6 o'clock. I'm so sorry. In our friends chat, we don't talk about work a whole lot, so I didn't think to mention it. But I'm glad you're here. I'm so sorry. Drift is amazing. Drift also comes in one of our eyeshadow collections as well. Let's see, this look is an everyday look. It is just, it's gorgeous. It's pretty. I don't have enough to say about Saint Makeup. And if you need a color match, if you have any questions, no, Sammy, it's okay. You're always baking something in the morning or something. You're always busy doing something. It's okay. I'm just glad you're here now. Yeah. So this is it. This is the look. Any questions about this look, just let me know. The lip oils, I don't know if they're going to be available after the 10th. So you guys really need to get in gear and get the makeup that you want. These eyeshadow collections are just gorgeous. The brushes, 25% off. All these brushes are under $20. I thank you, Jess. I challenge you to go into Ulta or Sephora and find these brushes for anything more than $40. Thank you, Katie. You have the best day too. Thank you guys for joining. I'm so glad you're here. All right. I love you so much. I'll see you Wednesday. Again, if you need any help, have any questions, or want a color match, just let me know in the chat. I do answer all of my I answer all my chatters. I answer every question, every statement. I like to engage, so I'm glad you guys are here. So I'll see you Wednesday morning, 5 a.m. Central Standard Time, and have a fantastic Monday. I love you.